It's the store from the first game. Milk inside a bag of milk. No, fuck. Milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. I played the first one. It's really good. You got the O, and then now you got this one is the O. Anyways, let's continue. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzed past me, touching my face. What the fuck? Bro just farted and left. Ever so slightly, I smiled and continued walking, paying no mind. Sometimes it's easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But in a bit of hurry here, Mom told me to go to bed. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse below in the keyhole. What the fuck? Laughing mockingly. That's so silly. I'm absolutely sure that we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know that for sure, that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure of that. I break into a run and dash towards the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers. But then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I surely scare them to death. But wait, can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if I actually revive them? No, I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thoughts when my shoulders hit the door and it flew open. Damn, bitch. My V-Bucks. How I look at my bro when he wants to spread my cheek. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside, but there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Although what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on a shelf, in a store, or on the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from its safest place in the world and into a scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. Drink the fucking milk. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk towards my room through a narrow corridor. What the fuck? I meet a familiar, formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure a tight grip that stops me from moving. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature hands holds its ugly paws bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. Again, I stared questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move, bitch! The creature squeezed my hand until my vein starts bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. I promised so many times. Stay put. The moment it says that, pierced my arms. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of tightly sprung snooze. Yep, I can read. But then the claws injects its venom into me. This shit hurts! A white veil appears in front of my eyes, my fingers cramp and starts twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide into the floor, just like last time, but we did this shit before. What? Why? Why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell while my vein and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. I try to scream, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature noticed it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw in my arm. Kill me, kill me. Hysterical scream resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with loud sounds. I tried to imprint every drop fell in my memory so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. I need. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. What the fuck? Say it! Say you never drink milk again! Say it! I will never drink milk ever again. Say it! Again! You fucking bitch! I will never drink milk ever again. I will never drink milk again. Fuck. Bruh. I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even with weird sounds coming from outside, don't make anxious at all. What the fuck was that? Did I just hear a goop sound? I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was a time when the last minute before I sleep were my favorite times of the day. I love anticipating the inevitable moments when the reality of the dream world would clash. I woke up from that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool, but the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away, as if somebody fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left. And now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. Holy fuck, that's a lot of pills. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately, since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, twirl it between my fingers to chew on it. I do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule it is looking at me. It covered in murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? Pause. I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy, filthy. The pill flies straight to the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill of the same blood red color. There was some letter printed on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy, but it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. The next half hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides, and then I find a reason not to swallow it. I invented my own medicine instead of enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting my drown in their healing effect. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, I'm saying the same shit. Hey, I'm saying this same shit again. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my dick doesn't hurt. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. And not to my mom. She'll just scold me. And she'll sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder who's going to be my conversation partner. Hi. Milk girl! Hey, long time no see. You know we're only supposed to meet once per day, right? Why does your voice sound so grim? Naturally, I've read the manual. Judging by the pictures, the overdose side effects are the usual headaches, dizziness, exhaustion. Basically nothing I can't handle by myself. After all, now I know how to do it. You didn't reply. Are you a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? I'm pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn, alright? I'll just stay silent until the medicine effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. Fuck! Okay, damn bitch! Fuck you! I'm so energetic. I feel great, which means I can do anything. And you can only watch it and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. What made you so happy all of a sudden? And why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple hours ago? I don't talk about that. I don't know what you mean. Stop lying. Nuh-uh. Damn, she really pulled the nuh-uh card. I still don't understand. Whatever. Unlike you, I don't forget that pathetic, snotty girl for a long time. She just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now? Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. Am I really that pathetic? Give me the no option. Give me the fucking no. Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheek, hanging from my chin, and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but not unexpected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. I'm in front of the mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the walls are giving me, trying not to drown in their giggling. But then, me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I started counting in my mind, 2 square, 2 by square, 2 square, 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 a square pyramid, a square, a pyramidal structure, cubed, a pyramidal structure, hypercube. Lamau, this is funny. I can read. I feel better, but my head is splitting apart now. Sorry for being rude. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine, you can keep blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something after all. I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. Does it even matter? Yeah. Somehow I find it hard to believe. Why did you do that? Felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true the pain subsided for a bit at that time, but now I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. You know what to do. Dejected, I'd reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills, one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of colluted blood and transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed? What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. The fuck? She did that Jackie Chan shit. What the fuck? Taking the pill, gotta do it in the style type shit on shit. I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Yeah? Do you want to talk about it? No, I had enough of talking. Are you sure? Bud? Hey, bud? Oh? What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. Hey, bud. But even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. Can you stay silent, please? I need to get my thoughts in order. Sorry. Sure, my feelings okay. I carefully extracted thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my croak board. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I'd switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. Ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. Now eat them. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts, they're fireflies now, start whirling all over the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling makes me start losing my patience. Eat them! Grandma need to eat one. Enough! I hate you! 31. I spring on my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scattered. Good job. I'll start over. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? No. A lot of people act like this. Really? There's nothing shameful about snapping at someone, if you have a reason for that. You did have a reason, didn't you? Lamau. She did not. You'll surely get better, believe me. And now start over. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my mind. Anyway, please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Thank you, Milk Girl. Fuck. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Forget about them. Not doing that. Glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. They could be anywhere. Suddenly, I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. Oh shit, bro. We gotta go to sleep soon. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me, please? Tell me you'll help me. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. That's the thing. I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? What the fuck? I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They're so itchy. Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did you drink milk? Did he bring milk? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, will my eyes stop itching? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, all my eyelashes one after another, if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another. What have you done? I need to gather the glass, and then I need to have a bath, and then here, drink some milk. Don't do that. Don't do that. I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that was surely something. Will you tell me or not? Actually, you do not need to tell me. You do not need to tell me. About what? It's probably for the best. Shit, like what the fuck? Let's look for the fireflies instead. Yeah, let's go do that. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. I guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No. And no! If I make even the smallest of messes here, I'll feel really bad. All the things should stay in their places. And that's it. Why? Lamau. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I don't, and I won't. Alright then. So we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah. Oh my god. This is gonna take a minute. I have an idea. Last time becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments when you just look at a different object and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. And what about the things you regularly do? You refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And want to know what's the best part? You'll be doing it. Oh no. Oh yes! I start panicking as soon as I get multiple choice situations. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're such a handful. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue on that road? Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision too. Let's begin already. I'll go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were tiny fireflies? Ah, this is so thrilling! My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down after a moment. A small ball of light and a warmth crawls from under my sweatshirt. Sweater! Wowie! Wowie! See, first one acquired. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, I'd win. I carefully grab Firefly's. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the Firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. It tickles. One down, let's look for the others. Yeah. Oh shit, okay, we're actually... The fuck? Computer. I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. What the fuck? Dude, I'm looking at my finger right now. What the hell? A bizarre item, I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful. Tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably bought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I spent my whole days in front of the screen, games, drawing, engineering, calculator 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did before entering the web. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything from comfortable living. Did you imagine? As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagined. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for a comfortable living. Okay. Wonderful. And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. You end up returning to the subject anyway. On one wonderful day, someone digs you up from your hamster house and brings you to the pet store. Now your new home is a cage. It's way more comfortable, warm compared to the underground. And the most important part, you have a lot of neighbors here. Their cage are identical to yours, and the other hamsters look identical to you, too. That means you are all the same, apart from the fact that they were born at the shop. You'll ask, what does that indicate? And I'll tell you, nothing at all. I forgot what I was talking about. Gosh. Okay, let's start over. This time, try to avoid stupid hamster analogies. You know I'm not at fault here. So, I had a lot of friends online. Tens, hundreds of them. Impossible to count. Is it impossible though? I had exactly 317 of them. Although, I guess nobody count the exact number of the hamsters when they walk in the pet shop. Hey, don't get distracted. Alright, from my 317 friends, 68 were into gaming, just like me. 130 of them like drawing, just like me. And the remaining 119 were into calculators and 3D modeling equally. And when I say equally, I don't mean 50, 90, and a half friends on each side, alright? You can split numbers evenly, no problem, but math doesn't work like that when it comes to friends. A major conundrum, right? Get to the point. Knew it, of course, that no real people exist on the web. I also understand that all of my friends die the moment I turn off my laptop, but I still wasn't even a bit worried. Why? Do you know what computer programs consist of? It's just a combination of numbers, which means my friends are also numbers. Isn't that amusing? Not really. Why do you call them your friends? I mean, everyone who shares my interest is my friend, and I don't care whether they know about my existence or not. Anyways, as I was saying, every program has its own algorithm, a purpose, its mathematical formula. And if you solve that formula, you will be able to predict the program's behavior at any moment. The longer you speak, the less I follow. You don't need to follow me around, just listen. Okay. I sit on the floor and the laptop screen ends up right in front of me. The only thing reflected in it is my dim face. A web person is just a random picture, a random starting of letters. Words and actions from the web persons are just executable code. Hey, let me know if you need a break. One day, someone appeared. From that point on, my laptop was always on. There are no real people on the web, but he was good at pretending. At some moment, I let him trick me. Hey, look. Huh? Suddenly, a firefly slowly crawls out the laptop's vent grill. Reach for it, it gets on top of my palm and blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself, if only I knew what. Looks like a cipher. Don't you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment after that, and it starts glowing again as if it's coming back to its senses. For some time, it thinks about the further course of actions, then flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. And what about your story? You must be mad at me for interrupting you. I'm sorry. If you do everything right, I'll finish my story maybe. Do you promise? I promise. And if you forget, then remind me with a code word, for example. What code word? I'll think of one of later. And for now, let's keep searching for my fireflies. Damn, that's sad as fuck. Okay, so what I got from that was basically, yeah, she loved doing all that online shit until somebody like legit like kind of like tricked her into shit. I don't know what exactly. Like, it kind of just like left her fucked up to not use the internet anymore. I'm assuming why she gets so nervous on the staring problem, or she thinks people are watching her.